Yo, SMBO was a really cool site. It had 91 games, some of them good, some of them bad. But then Nintendo got pissed and they got it removed. Now that just ain't quite right. So there's still some games I haven't reviewed, and so now I gotta hunt them on the internet for all to view. It may be tough, but I'll make it through alright. I just hope the Pokemon situation ain't quite tight. It's SMBO, SMBO, SMBO. 91 games. SMBO, SMBO, SMBO. It's awesome, alright. SMBO, SMBO, SMBO. You know it's right. SMBO, SuperMarioBrothers.org. So, are you willing to accept defeat? Never. Oh, my eyeballs. I'm half blinded. Okay. Note to self. Weak spot is his eyes. Just kidding. Oh, mother. Oh, man. That's why you never mess with the Society of Evil Plushies. To the dungeon with you! I have received my spot from Master Ice Caps on where to hold you captive. And you'll never get out, just like the others missing. Where are Polar Baron or Buffett? I'll not say. Never mess with a almost Santa sleigh reindeer. You have been defeated. And now, off to prison with you. Episode 74 is a game called Gangster Bros. Now, this is one of my favorite games on SuperMarioBros.org of all time, and I know I just kind of gave away the rating, but whatever. MaxGames.com was kind enough to host this game. Now, if you play on this website, you're going to see one of those annoying 30-second ads. So, let's just skip that. Okay? So, I'm just going to cut out because I got my new video capturing software and all that crap. Anyway, here we are. It's on Newgrounds, of all things. Made by Visual Animation Studios. And you can see that it's obviously version 1.1. So it's, I guess you can say it's kind of new. Anyway, we have a nice little picture here on the title screen, and if we click to start, they actually give us a choice of having 3 different characters with 3 different weapons each. Mario, Luigi, and that guy you see on TV with all the jewelry named Mr. T. The 3 weapons are the Zap Red, the Zap Gray, and the Shotgun. Now, Zap is obviously short for Zapper. You know that thing you use on duck hunt games to shoot the ducks? Well, anyway, they do bother to give us a little backstory, but more about that later. There's even a level editor. Now, I made a level a while ago, but for some reason when I got this new computer, I imported the code, but it didn't work. So anyway, there's even passwords if you feel like cheating. Let's just go ahead and start the game. Luigi, and how about the Zap Red? Luigi and the Zap Red. That should work. Now, I would not recommend using the shotgun. More about that later. So yeah, Luigi and the Zap Red, and we'll click New Game. Alright, so we see that dog from Duck Hunt snooping around our house. He decides to blow it up in the process. and take Princess Peach. And he's laughing at us riding by in this big old truck of his. There are a total of 8 levels in this game, and pretty much you just gotta wander around shooting whatever the heck you can find. Now anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and mute the music here for a little while so you can hear me better. But the reason why I recommend the Zap Red or the Zap Gray instead of the shotgun is because, okay, now look. First of all, the targeting. If this little circle is green, that means you are more likely to hit the enemy. If it is red, that means your aim is probably out of range. Anyway, about the zapper. I mean, sometimes you can hit the enemy when it's red, but about the zapper, seriously, use the zapper. Do not use that shotgun. Because look, the shotgun, okay? Did you notice how the Zap Red, you could see the bullet fired out of it? Well, with the shotgun, it's a completely different story. With the shotgun, you can't see your bullets, so that makes it a tad bit harder for somebody like me to shoot somebody. So I would not recommend the shotgun at all, okay? Now, once you get to level 1, you're going to see some tanks. Those take 2 hits to kill. Now, if you go up here, you're going to see a yellow mushroom. There are 4 different colors for mushrooms, but they all do the same thing. Yellow, blue, green, and red. What they do is they refill some of your health, so that's a nice touch. Anyway, this is the lake, as I said earlier. Anyway, once you see a pipe, that means you're at the end of the level. Just hit the down arrow key to go inside. Once you're inside, it's going to counter up your points, and depending on how many points you got, it's going to tell you how many bonus lives or bonus ammo you get. I think at the end of each level you get a bonus life anyway, so if it says times 0, then don't worry about that. And level 2 is in the sewers, so at least it's a virtual sewer, not the real thing. Back to level 1, did I mention that there's a little control area here? If you hit that if you jump up and hit that question mark box at the very beginning of level 1, they'll give you some control options. So anyway, we're just gonna kind of, go through here. But seriously, pay attention to my Zap Red. Notice that a little yellow speck came out of the gun when I fired it. That was the bullet. However, with the shotgun, you cannot see the bullet. So that is why I strongly urge you, whatever you do, I would recommend that you do not use that shotgun. For me, it makes it about 10% harder to hit somebody with the shotgun. Alright, so I don't know why I just went back and did level 1 a second time. But we're at the end here anyway. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but this game actually has one downside besides the shotgun. There's a very, very annoying glitch that causes you to move a little bit, even if you let go of the arrow keys. Like, for example, did you notice back there that I jumped a little when I shouldn't have? Or, like, went farther? Well, that was because even though I let go of the right arrow key, my character still moved for a split second. That's the glitch. Be very, very careful when you're playing this game, because it will just drive you insane. That glitch is probably one of the most annoying things in the world of online gaming. So in layman's terms, pretty much what it is the glitch, whenever it happens, it moves you and you don't want to. And typically, I found myself losing a few lives here and there because of that glitch. Now, since you get bonus ammo at the end of each level, that you don't have infinite ammo, which you well figured out. So, fortunately, there's some ammo packs here to refill our ammo. But that means if you have 0 ammo left, you're just going to have to suck it up and get to the end of the level without getting killed. Now, level 2, you'll meet the Lakitu bomber. It's pretty much the helicopter with the Lakitu in it, and it'll drop bombs on you. It takes 3 hits to destroy him. That multicolored mushroom I just found gives you an extra life, so be sure to pick one of those up. Alright, here's another ammo pack, and I almost died because of that glitch. Alright, now, here you'll find some of these very annoying skateboarding guys. Be very careful, they move very fast, and they're hard to hit. And they can jump up on you. Now, here, you're going to see that no matter which of the 3 ways you go, you're going to have to fight a Lakitu bomber. Now, this next area is just chock-packed with enemies. And I'm about to lose a life. Alright. They are my chock-packed. There's that tank there, and then there's the Lakitu bomber. But yeah, just be very careful, okay? See, I just died. Alright, I'll just skip this. Alright, I'm back to where I was, and I just barely made it. Alright. And we're at the end. And we're on to level 3, which is a store of all things. Okay, level 3 is the shop. Now, be careful here. There are a few innocent civilians, and it's very important that you do not hit them. What happens is, I admit, it is pretty darn funny to shoot some random dude walking around that is completely innocent. But if for each toad you hit, you lose 25 points. And remember, do not lose any points. Because I don't know if you already forgot this or not, but remember, the amount of bonus ammo you get at the end of the level is determined by the amount of points you have. So each toad hit makes you lose more and more points, making you lose more and more bonus ammo. Occasionally, you'll screw up sometimes, and the guy you want to hit is right by the innocent bystander, which really sucks. Okay, but that doesn't happen too terribly often. Besides, this level and level 6 are the only 2 levels in the game that have the toads in them, so they shouldn't be a problem. But like I said, just try to avoid them. Indeed, it is pretty funny at first, but soon, if you're a big gamer, you'll realize how frustrating it is to lose points. You know? So I don't know why I just shot that guy. Alright, so anyway, we're at the end of level 3. Now, the way you get a bonus life, I think, is you have to get at least 10,000 points. Alright, level 4, we're in the mountains, and I'm going to go ahead and switch characters real quick. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but at the beginning of each level, they'll give you a password for the level. Level 1's password is lake, level 2 is sewer, level 3 is shop, and level 4 is mountain. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and enter the password mountain. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to highlight the word enter in text and delete it by hitting backspace. Then you're going to want to enter in whatever password you choose. Alright, so mountain. And I'm going to hit the play button. Actually, you're going to click mountains, not mountain. Alright, so now we're playing as Mr. T with the Zap Gray. Now, first impression here, there's a hammer that's going to follow you around. I typically have a hard time hitting him because he usually falls a painful death into that lake, into that little water thing that you saw. Now anyway, we come here and you see you have one of 2 options. First of all, you can go left and face a barrage of Hammer Brothers, or you can drop down here and get a health refreshing mushroom, which I recommend you doing that option instead. Be careful, because this level may look scot-free or damage-free, whatever you want to say, but it isn't. Because once you drop down to the bottom here, you're going to find yourself with a tank. Oh, and don't even think about hitting the ice, because that'll cause you to lose health. And watch out for those falling icicles. Alright, now off-screen you're going to see tank firing at you. That will typically hit you 90% of the time. It'll take sheer luck for you to hit that thing before it hits you. Alright, now alter your jump a little so you can jump up on this platform, and voila! Extra life mushroom. And yeah, the reason I fell off that cliff instead of jumping was, you guessed it, because of that glitch. That's one thing you have to be careful about, especially on this level. Alright, so now that we defeated this tank, we're at the end. Go on the red pipe. And we go to level 5, and it is the forest. Now, if you remember, 62 episodes ago, in episode 12, the review on Super Mario Rampage, I talked briefly about this game. Watch out for these 2 tanks here. I mentioned how I didn't particularly care for Super Mario Rampage, and if I wanted to play a violent shooting game, I'd play Gangster Brothers, and I did a little playthrough on this level right here. Well, now you're getting the full scope of the game. I don't know if you've noticed this, but the Hammer Brothers that shoot fire at you, the ones with the orange bandanas will stay right where they are, and the ones with the kind of yellow bandanas will move around and try to hit you. So, you probably have noticed that already, but just thought I'd chip in. Alright, now, out of the 6 shooting games there were on SMBO, this is the 6th one. But before I go on, let me talk to you about something at the end. You see that ledge up there? I don't know what the creator was thinking when he put that there. Not only is there nothing up there to get, but you can't even get up there. I mean, what's the point of putting something there that you can't even get to? Yeah, I know there's nothing up there, but still though, doesn't it just make you wonder what the heck it's doing there? so now we're on to level 6, the beach. Like I said earlier, this level also has innocent civilians, so don't lay a finger on them if you don't want to lose points. And don't touch the sides of the cactus either. Touching the cactus will hurt you. Jumping on top of it, you'll be fine, but touching the sides of it will hurt you. Okay? So just be careful. That'll just kindly demonstrate it. And that skateboard guy is pretty hard to hit because he's moving so fast and he's bumping himself up on the roof, and I don't even know why there are sand pillars in the middle of the sky anyway. Alright. Now, if you just saw the Lactee bomber that I'm shooting right now just killed a toad. True fact, if your character shoots a toad, you will lose points, but if an enemy is able to kill a toad, you will not lose points. So keep that in mind, okay? Don't freak out because you're losing points, because if the enemy kills him, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen in your point system. Alright, there's a guy right there in the corner of my eye that I just got. Alright. Careful of this guy, because he's like standing right next to you, so he'll do some mega damage. And we are on to level 7. I don't know if you've noticed this, but at the beginning of each level, when it says how many lives, ammo, and what the password is, you'll notice there's a little map. The map is kind of a pathway, I guess. It's pretty much showing what your journey has been across the land, and how close you are to the end. It's kind of pointless, but whatever. Anyway, so now I'm going to play as Mario with the Zap Gray. Level 7's password is Courtyard. Notice how I've played as all 3 characters now, but not with the shotgun. Why? Because I told you not to play with the shotgun. Anyway, you're going to see some multicolored piranha plants here, along with some platformers that constantly dip in and out of the water. So you need to time your jumps very carefully, especially with that glitch. See what I mean? Because that glitch just killed me. Anyway, notice that the piranha was green and now it's purple. Well, that's because the color of each piranha changes each time. It can be green, blue, yellow, red, or purple. I think maybe even orange too. Now, what the creator was thinking when he put that skateboard guy there is way beyond me. Because you can't even hit him. I don't even know why he's there, because you don't have enough time to shoot the guy. Alright, now you're going to wonder what to do here, but you see a platform dip out of the water right there. And fortunately I was able to land on it, even though it was half hidden. Also, we see a castle in the distance, and since this is the second to last level and it's called Courtyard, we have to assume that we're getting that the castle in the distance is the dog, is where that evil dog lives. So it's time to bust in there and get our girlfriend back, right? Right. Again, there are a total of 3 skateboard guys that are impossible to hit because of the timing that they show up at. I don't know why the guy just put 3 useless enemies in there that you can't even try and hit because you don't have enough time. Alright, so we come to the end here. Make sure you shoot that piranha. Alright, and we're at the end, folks. In the castle. Level 4 password was mountains, level 5 was forest, level 6 was beach, level 7 password is courtyard, and level 8 is castle. Don't fall in the lava. And also, there's a few fire bars in this level, so be aware of those. Have I mentioned that the graphics in this, I mean, it's glaringly obvious, but the graphics in this game are awesome, and so is the music. You could not ask for better music in this game. It's just freaking awesome. Now you can walk up on the ceiling here and cheat, but I'd rather not do that. The castle, you can tell, is a remix of the Super Mario Bros. Castle theme. The music for the forest and the lake is a remix of the rawest forest theme from Mario RPG. Be careful, there's going to be 3 skateboard guys here ready to ambush you. And the point of that little brick wall over there, the blue bricks, I have no idea. There's nothing in there, but it is possible to get in there. Of course, you can walk on top of the ceiling, and you can somehow be able to jump up. But anyway, the music for Shop and Beach is supposed to be a remix of the World 3 map theme from Mario 3. And for mountains, you know what? Hang on. Okay, I'm back now. Anyway, right before the pipe, you're gonna have a green mushroom, so you can get some of your health back. Now it's time to defeat that dog once and for all. Alright, so each time the windows open, one of them will be green, and 2 of them are gonna show red. The green one is the one with the dog in it. You're gonna want to hit the dog a few times. The other 2 windows, one window will reveal the dog, the other 2 will reveal fireballs. Speaking of fireballs, be careful of the lava balls that will continually pop up from the bottom of the screen. Alright, once you shot him enough, he's gonna lie down like the bad dog he is, because everybody hates that freaking dog. So we're gonna just push him into the lava, not giving a care. And we're gonna go heart and all. We've rescued the princess. There's even a few credits. It's not that much, but hey. Inspired by Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Programmer, artist, music, blah blah blah. There's even 5 additional passwords. If you want to fight the dog again at any time, just enter the password boss and you can go to the boss level. The password God Mario will get you God Mode, which everybody knows is fancy for invincibility. Duck Hunt, that code will get you infinite ammo. Get a life, that code will get you infinite lives. And credits will allow you to view the credits. Credits is kind of a useless code if you think about it, because all you're going to do is just click boss, enter boss and then view it again, but just in case you forgot these 5 additional codes, you can enter credits and just refresh your memory on them. Alright, we're nearing the end here, but I'm telling you, I don't know why I still have the document for my level that I made on the level editor. Where is it? Right here, okay. The problem may be because I made the level on my old computer and I can't play it on my new computer, but if that's not it, I don't know what it is. I hit the play button and it's just a white screen. I got no idea why. Well, anyway, folks, that's the last of this game, and like I said, this has been the final shooting game. So see you later. Master Ice Caps, come in. Have you brought them yet? Yes, we have, sir. They're right here. Just as you commanded, right at this spot. These 3. Perfect. We now have 5 of their little friends. Oh, by the way, boys, you know what I want for Christmas? I want a new vehicle to ride around on, because this one constantly falling on his feet. We will take that into consideration, Master. Now then, as I was saying, we now have 5 of their pathetic group. You'll never get away with this. Bulbasaur will stop you. But how can he stop you when half of your precious team is now missing? With Bullfrog, Pigman, Totodile, while Buffet and Polar Bear out of the way, all I need to take care of now are Bulbasaur and Horsey. Along with those other 2. Would that be that big cow and that other frog? Of course. Ha 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 ha. And they'll never find me out. Put them in a cell while you're at it. Yes, Master Ice Caps. This isn't the end. Good always wins over evil. Oh, but we've already won. We now outnumber you, you see. 4 to 10. You fiend. You awful fiend. I was hoping you would happen to that. I locked them away. Right away, sir. And now, it's time to move on to bigger and better, way better things. Okay, people, this is an emergency meeting, so do not panic. Forget that. Panic, everybody! We only have half of us left! I need a freaking inhaler! Okay, I think we can classify that as a nervous breakdown. We can. Cowman, get out of there! Sorry, Horsey's right. I tend to have nervous breakdowns in panicky situations. Okay, big deal about that. The important thing is, we're the only 4 left! You're right. Okay, everybody else has mysteriously disappeared. First, it was Buffett and the Polar Bear Man, and now the Bullfrog, the Pigman, and Totodile are gone as well. We have to assume that Sweat has captured them. Right, and there's only one way to cure a situation like this. We gotta go after them. Maybe we can ask Santa to get rid of them. Santa Claus, are you crazy? Christmas is 9 days away. What are you thinking? You're right. We have to get rid of them now before we go missing as well. Yeah, Cowman, pull it together. Get a brain in there or something. Oh, you shut up. Guys, quit arguing, okay? There's only 4 of us left, and if we quit arguing, there's no way we can beat the society. We have no choice. The current standings are 4 us, 10 them. We have to recruit some new members of our group. New members? What else? What other choice do we have, Horsey? We are gonna get whooped, okay? Whooped, I tell you. Right. Whooped. So everybody, we travel as a group, okay? No solo work from this point on, unless we absolutely have to as an extremely last resort, okay? Absolutely no solo missions. We all stay together as a group. If I can't go alone, we can't have a group of 3 and then one guy do it. We can't have 2 groups of 2. We all have to stay together now. Right. Alright, so everybody, let's leave, okay? Tomorrow, we're gonna go get some new members. Right, and we're gonna find the others. But like I said, I want to make this very, very, very clear. No solos. If we do a mission, we do it all 4 of us together until we get enough new recruits. Right, and pray to God, I hope everybody else is okay. Oh, who knows where they could be. Right, whatever we do, we can't risk this. You're right, we just can't. Just remember, everybody, no solos. We stick together, okay? Put your hands in. Or feet if you don't have any hands. For us. For our missing teammates. I'll lend my ear. For the defeating of ice caps. For saving the world. Alright, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plushies! Plushies! Pokemon! And whatever else there is, that's good. What little do they know, Ice Caps is watching nearby. Ah, they're plotting against me, I see. How little do they realize I am standing right here. New recruits? Well, as they say, the more the merrier. But little does Ice Caps know. Nobody knows this was to come. Alright, new master. I think you're right. It's time for them. They won't know a single thing that hit them. I think we're ready.